Well, one of the things is that you have loads of composers together, and we never get to meet each other because normally you turn up to a concert and you see someone else's name as the new piece and you're slightly upset that it's not you, and then someone takes a bow and you don't really get to meet them. And then you come to a festival like this, and the way that Marin is incredibly inclusive of different styles, and she doesn't sort of say, oh, I like this one the best, I like it. You know, she's very, very helpful to all the composers sort of equally. And we've, you know, people that I've never met but I've heard of, we've gone down the pub, we've been drinking, you know, it's exactly as they were saying in the concert talk. I mean, honestly, these guys now are friends. I mean, they're really, you know, we've got on fantastically well. And it's just been, what you realise is, you know, okay, we write music, it's different, but there's so many similarities between us and what we've all been through and everything. And that doesn't happen in any other festival in the world that I know about. And, you know, it's very special, and it's really, and I still sort of keep in touch with people. I was in Cabrillo 2 years ago, and I still sort of get emails from, you know, different people, that, you know, other composers, and it's like I feel like we're all in the same boat together, and that's not something I've ever experienced in any other festival ever. I was thinking about it the other night. She's like a matador dancing with the bull. In other words, she doesn't get in the way of the orchestra. She lets the orchestra play, but she's sort of shaping it. So she's like, you know, toreadoring it, and she's controlling this huge thing, but in a way that they can be totally confident, and they can. It allows them to sort of be themselves. She doesn't get in the way. I can't really describe it. Whereas a lot of conductors, they're whipping the orchestra, just sort of, no, you will do this. It's like a sort of submissive thing. And so the orchestra tends to sort of dampen down and sort of, I don't want to do anything wrong. And, you know, but she seems to encourage sort of bigness. I find the Santa Cruzians incredibly open-minded. They seem willing, you know, the elder people as well. It's not like it's a sort of, it's, you know, last night I was sitting talking to a guy who's sort of 85, and he's been coming for 20 years, and he was just interested in all the different things that were coming on. He wasn't sort of, oh, I only like this and I'm not going to that. He was just taking it as an experience. And just the fact that people are prepared to be that open-minded is incredible as a composer, whereas in England it's very, very, well, almost like what they were saying in the concert talk, like a festival will have a style of new music, and every single piece will almost sound identical. Whereas this one is, you know, very, very different. But I think that's what draws the audience in, because they might listen to one piece and not particularly like it, and the next piece they'll really like, and the next one they're not quite sure about. But they're going to get an experience, you know, that's right across the board. And that's what's so brilliant about Marin, because she doesn't have a sort of compositional agenda. I mean, her agenda is to bring people in and be inclusive. So she's interested in anyone that seems to be doing something that she's interested in, and just brings them in. So, I mean, it just works really well. And I mean, Marin's just a gift, you know, what can you say?